Hi, I'm Oliver Ranft, and I'm the Major Gifts Officer for the Mozilla Foundation. We've been a member with FII since 2025. I'm mostly in charge of creating these partnerships with open sovereign wealth funds, technologists, philanthropists mostly, since we are a foundation that owns a corporation that creates technology around human-centered and open inclusivity and open internet for everyone to be part of the new wave of internet. I've always worked in the philanthropic sector. Started at the UN and then human rights, and at different philanthropy banks, creating legacy, family-oriented legacies for ultra high net worth individuals and banks. And now with Mozilla, I think that was a big change in my career, in the sense of it feels like I'm being part of the new wave of what's coming, and it's really exciting to be part of that movement, to not be left behind, to actually, have a seat at the conversation, at the table for these conversations of what the new technology is going to bring, what are the dangers, how we can support, and how we can rally a movement into creating this new space that will help people, which has always been the center of my career. Philanthropy of the world, the philanthropists, that we depend on an income stream, so to say, of people that want to actually change the world for the better, or that are using philanthropy as a vehicle to create their legacy. In the government sector, I definitely see a big challenge of you have to cater when you have to create prosperity for everyone. That was the theme at FII 9 in Riyadh, and I found it fascinating because we can definitely see a country like Saudi, who is now awakening and creating this incredible movement of creating prosperity for its citizens. So of creating prosperity with technology, paired with all of these new systems and these new data sets that are creating better healthcare, better government services, more accessibility to their citizens. So we definitely see that the money is flowing into these new technologies that are I was at a lab in Riyadh that said that flying cars are the new $1 trillion industry. We see a lot of money flowing into open systems like RISC-V chips, that we definitely see that closeness, and these technology companies that are putting profit first are running into trouble when we have a reduced globalization and trading of technologies. So now the open technologies that everybody can use is what we see a big flow of money going. Governments are also starting to use more open systems, government systems that are more human-centered to cater to their citizens and to be able to give them their agency back. I definitely think that FII offers a unique platform, a unique view of the Middle East, especially the viewpoint of the global South, represented as a spearhead. I would call FII the spearhead of what is happening in the global South, technology-wise, and also for the awakening of this giant that is coming into as a global player in the global space. Is very interesting to see because it feels like you're at the forefront of what's coming in the rest of the world. So you can see it's like having a peek at what's next. So if you want to be at the forefront of all of these new conversations, I think FII is a great place to be. I definitely had multiple very interesting conversations. I also attended some of the labs. But I have to say the data sets and the conversations that I was having with other members and speakers of you found everything. We found data sets, for example, of a person that was translating with AI animal languages. So he already understood what whales were saying. Now they're moving into house animals, and he was giving me a timeline about like 2030 that we could understand or have conversations with the animal world, and also with plants. We already know that mycelium speaks and have their own energy-based language. And to me, that was amazing because we can bring those types of data sets into the data collective that they will obviously own. But then there was other conversations around where the future is heading, what does prosperity mean. Having so many world leaders from the global south was also a very nice surprise. To have these voices that are normally not in all of these other places, and seeing how the global south has awakened into being a very powerful player in the global stage is very encouraging. We became members in Q4 of this year. But we definitely want to go to the other conferences in South America, in Miami, the one in Europe, because I definitely feel that the more you keep coming to these conferences and the more you keep connecting with the same people that you saw in Riyadh, that maybe you didn't have that much time to have a conversation with, or that you're just like maturing ideas for collaborations, having more time to have these conversations at other FII events definitely makes a difference, and we're looking very much forward to participating in next year's events as well.